Well, for one of the final times this year, at least this season, welcome back to Detroit Red Wings franchise. We are in the Stanley Cup final for the second consecutive year, and it is already a tougher opponent this year in the Vegas Golden Knights that is not going to be great for us, I don't think, in terms of our prospects of winning back-to-back cups. Because remember, last year we got the Winnipeg Jets, and we beat them, I believe, in 4 or 5 games. I don't think we swept them, but we could have. I don't know. But, of course, the different challenge this year is in the settings. Now, we had always, I want to say since we ever did Red Wings franchise, I think we were on the same difficulty. I'm struggling to find it. Is it in rules? It is. Okay. So we were always on All-Star previously, because I remember last year's game, everyone told me, like, you know, don't play anything above. I mean, hell, I think back then it was even Pro, because All-Star was ridiculous, and then we were on All-Star then, and here for the playoffs, we bumped it up to Superstar, but really for the first time ever up on Superstar, because it's just not really a challenge on All-Star anymore. Maybe it never really was. But as the playoff run has gone on, we've messed with the CPU difficulty adjustment. Each series that we win, it has been bumped up to the point that we are now. So we are on the hardest default difficulty that the game will allow in our pursuit of back-to-back Stanley Cups here. And we'll do a quick look back at how we got here. We'll start with our opponent in the Vegas Golden Knights, who survived a Game 7 against the Vancouver Canucks in Round 1, followed that up by sweeping the Nashville Predators in the second round, and then they were up 3-1 over the Colorado Avs in the Western Conference Final, and that game, or that series rather, did go 7. Ourselves, it's been a fairly easy run. Really, the biggest challenges that we have faced: Game 3 against Buffalo, Game 3 against Toronto. I think Game 5 against Toronto got a little bit interesting. And then Game 1 against Florida. That's all the losses. And really, we've had a pretty easy run. We're scoring at just an unbelievable number right now, way higher than we did even at points in the regular season. So I don't really know what that's all about. You know, in a way, Superstar almost feels almost a little easier than All-Star in a way that is kind of tough to explain. Like, All-Star, I feel like it's the typical EA, like, the AI cheat a little bit to get better. Here, I don't know, it kind of feels a little bit more like normal hockey, even though we know it's not, but we still get those really high-pressure situations where, you know that you're going to allow a goal before it even happens, and I don't know, but we have a minimum 4 games left this season, maximum of 7 here in NHL 25, and then it's pretty much done. I mean, Hartford kind of got abandoned. We just don't have the time for it, and it's such a pain in the butt to set up that we probably won't do it again. Maybe we go back and finish off Hartford, at least that first season at some point, but at least you got something out of it. You at least got to see those players, but I mean, that one is kind of the biggest pain in the ass that we have. Red Wings back in the Stanley Cup final against the Vegas Golden Knights this time. Alex DeBrincat looking for a teammate. Kane early on. Oh, look at the pursuit from Patrick Kane, and he's still got this thing. Crossing, Seider. Shot goes wide. A fiery start for the Red Wings here. Stone got it to Eichel. That was a really smooth pass. And here comes Eichel. Now over to Hurdle. Watch the drop back pass. Eichel got cleared out. And Dylan Larkin will have the puck, but he's just about out of gas here. Kane tried to fling it back. Lost it. DeBrincat. Stick lift. Took it away. Crosser again. Edvinsson. Back to Seider. They're all over Mo. Tomas Hurdle. Seider re-corralled it, but offsides as he was board played up near the blue line.
Lots of time left in this period.
Couple of minutes in. A shot for Detroit, no shots for Vegas yet. Comfer, Petrie, and now Gustafson looking for somebody on this team to do a little bit of anything. In moves Petrie to the middle. Comfer, good blocker save, Aiden Hill. And I think there's going to be more of that to come, certainly. We talked about it pregame. I think if the Vegas Golden Knights are to get the better of us in the Stanley Cup Final, Aiden Hill might be looking at your Conn Smythe winner. Could also be any of the top line, could even be some of their defense. For us, I would be willing to say it's almost got to be Larkin or Raymond if we are to win this cup. Comfer and Carlson match back up. Petrie flings it around. Gustafson, and shot just wide. Holtz up, poked away from Tarasenko, or by Tarasenko. Still with Carlson. A great job by Tarasenko to get in front of that shot. However, that almost got a little nasty in there on the deflected shot. It just kind of rolled right into Cam Talbot as Vlad couldn't pick it up. Comfer, Petrie, Raymond around the boards, and Comfer free now. We'll find Tarasenko. Vegas defense just a little bit confused. To the middle, Lucas Raymond, shot is blocked. Whoa, they just flung it on their own net, and Aiden Hill's got to cover that up. That is certainly a decision. Not one I'd want to make. Here in kind of what you might call the feeling out process of this series. Hull, down low, Berggren, Kopp gets the rebound. Hull escapes, still with Justin Hull, oh my goodness. Penalty upcoming on the Knights. Sherratt looking for some help. Dropped it off to Andrew Kopp, that's not where that was meant to go. Touched up by Olofsson, and he's the one that committed the penalty. This was after the shot from Justin Hull. Red Wings power play gets the first crack at it here in this cup final. Comfer tied up. Kopp off the faceoff. That's one great poke. McNabb, oh, wait, this is a chance here for Vegas. In moves Howden. Shot and a save. Onto the stick of Rasmussen. This has been poorly played on the way back here for Vegas. Kopp flings it back. Rasmussen, that puck stays out. Soderblom couldn't put it in. Oh, Aiden Hill kept it out. No idea how, but he did. That's intercepted. Kolasar. Wings will regroup. That guy, they got a stick on that too. But up to JT Comfer. To the middle. Rasmussen firing. Oh, tried to be bunted home by Kopp. No good. Comfer, stick lifted from behind, no penalty. Tried to kick it free. It's a breakaway for Howden. Catching up is Sider. Oh, what a poke check by Mo. Man, Vegas got shorthanded. They're looking more threatening than they have the entire early stages of the first here.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck.
Wow. Now, face-off loss, not ideal. Lost it down low, and it's picked up by Dillon. Long one up to Kane. Now Raymond. Tried to go back to Larkin. A bit of a mistake there. Stone just tries to flip it down. DeBrincat lost it. Puts on the brakes, and back in he goes. In moves Alex DeBrincat in front of the net. No shot there for Detroit. Kane. Raymond got in the way. DeBrincat. One-timer Gustafson. Glove save Aiden Hill. Larkin got checked by Hagee. Kept in. Gustafson, but now with Vegas again. White Cloud just going to dump it in. DeBrincat to go back and chase. He needs a change. So does Larkin. Now over to Soderblom. He nudged him off the puck. Still with Elmer. But the Wings almost shorthanded themselves here. White Cloud cleared out. Comfer with it. Cobb now, penalty upcoming on Vegas again.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
A slash there, and a second penalty on Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team's being penalized more often. That's clearly having a factor in the game.
Couldn't even tell you who it is. Oh, it's Hagee. For whatever reason, his name didn't pop up on the graphic.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Well, there were some chances really for both teams on the first power play. These power play units kind of gassed right now. Larkin wins one. Sider's shot. I don't know what happened there. Raymond over. Rasmussen. Save again. Theodore. Up the boards. Carlson. And he'll dump it down. As far as the blue line, Rasmussen moves it. Raymond, now Larkin. Slipped it on to Patrick Kane. To the middle. Larkin shot right into Aiden Hill. Stoppage in play again. 9 shots early on here on Aiden Hill with the 2 power plays.
They look to keep up the attack here on the power play.
Less set up, more rapid fire against
Aiden Hill living up to the billing so far. Comfer will win another one. DeBrincat, shot got blocked. Soderblom over. Gustafsson scores! First goal of the Stanley Cup final belongs to Eric Gustafsson. 10th shot of the game. The Red Wings break through. Oh, Aiden Hill had no idea where it was. Colasar right in front of him. Quick release. And I say Hill didn't have any idea where it was. He actually kind of did. But with Colasar in front, vision restricted. Big goal for Detroit.
Because he knows and recognizes the importance of specialty teams. It's the reason why they spend so much time on them in practice.
Really felt like we had to capitalize on one of those 2 power plays after we didn't on the first. Massive. 4th of the playoffs from Gustafsson, from Soderblom and DeBrincat. And Sider just stepped up on Barbashev, who's setting his sights on Tarasenko, but the puck is up to Lucas Raymond, over to Tarasenko, and a whole bunch of traffic in front. Goes to Pietrangelo. No, oh, whoa, that happened. In moves Barbashev. Back, Theodore. Glove save, Cam Talbot. Flung into the corner around the boards for Mo. And a slow one up to Tarasenko. Now to the middle and JT Compher, who tried to take the shot. Raymond all over that. Carlson advances for Vegas. And into the corner. Now to Barbashev. Lost it. And here's Mo. Got some tired wingers, though, so not ideal right here. Shot by Compher. Popped up in the air. Tarasenko had it. And then pretty much put it right on Pietrangelo's stick. Marco Kasper in pursuit. Could not get it from Pietrangelo.
Gaining momentum up along the side.
Soderblom overcommits. Olofsson. Puck is still loose. There's a Vegas shot. Get it up the boards. Marco Kasper. Aiden Hill out to play this. Sent around the boards, and Olofsson will pick that up. What the fuck? There's a Red Wing down. Roy moves in onto Petrie's stick. He'll get it up to Kasper. Kasper tried to cross, never got it over there. Fisher with it on the backhand. Save Aiden Hill. Stayed with it. 7:30 to go, first period of game 1. Kopp will win another one from Jack Eichel. Onto Kopp's stick. Gustafsson gonna look for his second, puck up in the air. Stone had it taken away by Rasmussen momentarily, but up to Hanifin. Kopp slowed him down. There's a great poke check. Jonathan Berggren trying to win the race. Berggren will cross, score! Rasmussen! Big Ras cannot be stopped. 13th goal of this playoffs. And my, oh my. Hell, last time out, Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Final, Michael Rasmussen had a Gettysburg hat trick. He lights the lamp in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final.
his team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game.
This is a hell of a start.
The Red Wings look to be on a mission tonight, already up by 2 here, and we're still only in the first.
Well, the mission is possible because
Vegas does not have a single player, it didn't look like, on that list. That is improbable. Justin Hall cleared out before he could dump it in. Denisenko around the boards. An odd pickup there for Pietrangelo. Wings a bit of a mess, but up comes Theodore. Lost it, and now Larkin's got it. Larkin rounds the corner. He'll cross. Kane puts it in, but Larkin. Goaltender interference as he tried to cut in here. Wasn't really the shot we wanted. Not reviewable. This one will not count. Definitely some contact. The unfortunate part about that is it's probably going in regardless. 5 first-period shots for the Golden Knights. DeBrincat in a race for it. Pietrangelo tied up. It's a good turn there on DeBrincat. Kolasar to Howden. Up the middle over to Denisenko with a threatening chance. Talbot up to Kane. Oh, they just bulldozed right over Patrick Kane. Remember that. Do the same for Howden. Sherratt with a good angle. DeBrincat is free. He's got Larkin with him. That wasn't really what I wanted there. Howden annoyed by Dylan Larkin, but the puck found its way to Kolasar. Poked away. Here's Berggren. Berggren flying around, waiting for some help. Help that never really came. Gustafsson tried to round the corner. This got taken down. Dorofeev will send it in. Rasmussen to Corral in the corner. Jonathan Berggren, a pretty slow pass up to him. Petrie, a backhander, and a pad save, Aiden Hill. Good first period for Detroit, and we're trying to make it better yet again. 18 shots to 6. A dominant period by the Red Wings. Nav across there, and now Stone. Gustafsson had stepped up, but didn't really do anything. On to Comfer stick, but he's in the traffic. Got it around off the side of the net. We'll get that up. Tarasenko had to slow up for the pass. Tarasenko around the edge. Back. Trailer taken away. Hurdle. Glue on his stick. And now Gustafsson rounds the corner. Had to take the shot. Whoa! On to Raymond. Somehow, some way. Oh, Seider in a race for it here, and thankfully he won it. Final minute of the period. Comfer, Raymond. Needs some help. Comfer in the middle. Wrister blocked. 10 seconds to play. Vegas with a late chance. Hurdle. Oh, we got around. Edvinsson with a chance. Seider around the net. And that ends the first period 2-0 Detroit. Second period of game number 1 underway. Tie up. DeBrincat had it. Now he gets it back again. We'll find Mo. Edvinsson with a hole up the middle. Simon Edvinsson will go around the net. Tried to draw in Eichel. Back to Seider. Tried to get the shot away. Popped up in the air. Back onto Seider again. Blocker save for Aiden Hill. Watch out the other way. Mark Stone. Seider catching up. Oh, what a pass! But an even bigger save for Cam Talbot, who hasn't been asked to do a lot, but he's done everything we've asked him to do. A crosser to DeBrincat. Onto Kane's stick. Over. Edvinsson. Now a deke that we didn't want to do. Got it back. Shot. Theodore. To Pietrangelo. Watch out again. Hurdle with a fresh Jeff Petrie all over him. Oh, no. That was problematic there. Just a cluster in front of the net. Never like to see those. I do think it's safe to say that a Red Wing will lead the playoffs in hits when it's all said and done. Face-off win Vegas. Hannafin back to White Cloud. Whoa! Tipped in on its way. Tarasenko just going to try and burn around. Back. Comfort loose in front. Onto the stick of Carlson Raymond. All over it. Scores! Lucas Raymond. Waited a little bit. Stayed patient. Usually we'd fire that far side. Haven't had great luck going glove side in this playoff run so far. So we hold on to it. Go to the blocker. And Aiden Hill gets beat for the third time in game one.
Detroit's on cruise control, or at least they should be, but they're still going full throttle, it looks like, out there.
Raymond ties Larkin for the team and playoff lead. Gustafson moving in, fighting through. Raymond again. On to Holtz now and out wide Whitecloud. Not really sure what was just happening to Jeff Petrie there. Really lucky we didn't just take a penalty. Oh, Cam Talbot. Tarasenko comes in, saves the day. Tarasenko with a fresh line mate for the moment. A fresh Justin Hall. Shot loose in front. Aiden Hill struggled with that one. Rebound control has not really been an issue so far for Aiden Hill. He's been being beat cleanly. Be a good passing, good shots, or both. Man, we are dominating the faceoff dot here. Oh, that's not where we wanted that. Oh my goodness, they turned it over. Oh my goodness, Berggren! Oh my! How did he not lose that thing? Johnny Burgers, 5th of the playoffs. All over the back of him. A move got around. Biscuit in the basket. Oh man, he just absorbed that hit and a poke check from Aiden Hill. Swing and a miss. It has carried over from the Florida series, even since the Toronto series. When this team is on, they're just unbeatable. Who is calling a phone that isn't mine? I don't know. Ugh. Back to it. Jonathan Berggren's 5th of the playoffs. Gives the Wings a big time. Game 1 lead. Dorfia moving in. Trying to get around Sherratt. Sherratt got a stick on it. Saved by Talbot again, and he'll have to hang on. We're near the halfway point of game number 1. 3 in-game minutes shy. You know, I'll tell you what, the hit total plus the goals, might be looking at Conn Smythe winner Michael Rasmussen. What an odd sentence to say. McNabb flung one on net, and here he is. Rasmussen moves in, cuts it in, shot, saved by Hill. He got a big hit in there. Olofsson, good play to Hagee. Potential chance here for Vegas. Intercepted by Kopp. Out wide Fisher. Christian Fisher. Andrew Kopp trying to streak in. Doesn't happen. Hull will step into one and goes wide. Oh, Marco Kasper just decided not to pick that puck up. Oh, we got an injured player. And this is going to turn into a rush here for Vegas. Kolasar moves in. Saved by Talbot again. Up to Soderblom, who's just going to go through the defense. Elmer Soderblom and a save. As it is official, by the way, we have chased Aiden Hill here in game 1. Oh, there was the injured Red Wing. It was Andrew Kopp. Off a shot to the bench, thankfully. Even the bottom 6, important that we don't lose guys like those. 28 shots now to 13. Still dominant fashion for the Red Wings. Petrie bounces off a hit, runs into a teammate in Gustafsson, who just tried to fling it on the net, and now has to chase down Jack Eichel. Kicked it free. Puck came free. Now Pietrangelo got it to Eichel. Pass between the legs. Hurdle. Pad save again. See what Larkin can do. Wanted that to go to Gustafsson. Gustafsson just kind of stopped skating. Chance in transition for Vegas. Eichel making moves. Stone. Petrie came free with it. Watch out. Kane has Larkin. Now to break it. A backhander is in. This game really doesn't get any harder. Somebody called you. I don't know.
Well, they gain the advantage through the neutral zone here, James, and they're able to enter with an odd man rush. And I love that the way the puck carrier just manipulates their opponent to open up seams. They have the extra ice, they have the extra player, and they finish.
Gets worse for Vegas.
Detroit's ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch.
I mean, I really thought this is where it is going to get more difficult for us. It's about as difficult as it could have been. Big hit on Barbashev. Back to Edvinsson. Kills some time in and around the net. Back, Raymond. Backhander Edvinsson. That's shoved down in the back. Holtz over to Barbashev. I mean, the Vegas Golden Knights are, even having time, just breaking things out. Comfort tried to send it in deep. Got it back. Well, that was a great pass. Seider in a race for it. A race he should win. And then, almost got hit by a teammate there. Tarasenko still with it. Puts on the brakes. To the middle. Oh, there was a lane. Hanifin to Holtz. He got hit by Sherratt. Comfort no gas. Tarasenko catches up to Carlson. Intercepted by Hall. And we survive. A bounce pass. Oh, what a lucky break there for Vegas. Michael Rasmussen was trying to get a breakaway. Here he is, fresh again. Front of the net. Got hit before he got there. Comfort couldn't pick it up from McNabb. A couple of good efforts to get it back, but no good. Kolasar with a long backhander, saved by Talbot. Sherratt in and around the net. Maybe too big of a risk for us really to be taking right now. Tarasenko tees one up, and a glove save, Samsonov. 4:45 to go, second period. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. And Vegas is just not playing like a team that you would think would be here. Casper had a good chance at it. No good. Here's Roy. Oh, wait, this is Wah. NHL is always so... Whoa! Oh, my God. Oh, they finally break free. Or break through, rather. Dorofeev. Make it 5-1, and you certainly can't fault Cam Talbot for this. What a save off that shot. Perfect position. A bunt in is what gets him. That's a tough one. Made the first save. It was such a hard shot, too. It's just like, what do you do?
Vegas has been chasing the game all night, but they finally have something going their way.
When you're chasing the game, you don't always have the puck, and it can be deflating. So
tough break for Cam Talbot, but the first Vegas goal comes on shot number 17.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
Hopefully, no comeback effort here. Olofsson. Now, Wah. Gustafsson takes it away. I still just want to say Roy. Gustafsson to the middle, Soderblom. Somebody got cleared out down there. Dorofeev. Petrie got in the way. And Soderblom with it again. Escaping through the traffic. Tried to go back to the middle Intercepted Hagee. Olofsson just got bulldozed. Jeff Petrie. In moves to Brinket. Oh, Samsonov took it off his stick.
Moves the puck over to Olofsson.
We're going to do it again. Larkin turns. Full head of steam. Tried to take it away. Couldn't do it. Sider, wrister. Oh, what a tip from Edvinsson. Chance for Vegas in transition. Bouncing puck and into the bench. Vegas isn't even getting puck luck right now. That was a pretty good chance there.
The Red Wings have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the score.
Minute and a half to go, period number 2.
Here late in the second.
A 4-goal Red Wing lead.
Stick lands from the puck here at center.
Sider looking for an outlet. He finds Kane. Out wide, nobody on him. Nowhere really to go. In front of the net. That'll be intercepted. Tomas Hertl. Stone. Sider took it away again. Oh, what a play by Stone to knock that down, though. Kane around the boards. Kopp. And now Rasmussen, who will feed Edvinsson. And now back to Andrew Kopp. Still with Detroit. Oh, my goodness. You can't take that penalty. Not in a game of this magnitude. 5.5 seconds to go in the period. Third Vegas penalty. An important stat for Detroit is that we have taken none. Larkin could not win it. Howden off the face-off to Hannafin. Second period ends on that clearance. Wings will have a carryover power play. As we head into the third period of Game 1, Wings by 4. Vegas did break through on a bunt in front of the net. 5-1 after 2. Wings are in a good spot. Here in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Power play to start the third period. Already with a lead. DeBrincat picked his spot. It was a good opportunity there. Kane up the boards. Larkin. Down to DeBrincat, who evades the head. Shot is blocked and into the corner. Should have been picked up by Raymond. Really lucky we didn't take a penalty there. Dumped down in the direction of Alex DeBrincat. Oh, what a pick by Hannafin. In moves Wah. Larkin tried to send him wide, and I think he did a good enough job. Those cross-ice passes, those are going to be what we're going to have to watch. Did this just happen? I thought that happened in the last period.
Still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off.
At least Vegas has somebody in the top 10 in hits. Tie up. Raymond skated over it. Kolasar looking for somewhere to go. Rasmussen nudged off the puck, and we'll get it up to Raymond. And we can resume the power play. Raymond back. Sider stepped around. Kane with the bounce in the corner. Tried to get it over. It hit a skate. This is a bad chance. Kane kind of got in Sider's way. Sider broke it up just enough. Comfer. Wide. Has Kopp. Couldn't get to him. Theodore. Rasmussen. That's a blocked shot. Howden. Oh, my goodness. Big hit, Michael Rasmussen. And then he came back and kicked him. Crosser. Soderblom. Rang the pipe. Oh, better hope we don't regret that. Oh, look at the hit on Shea Theodore. Perhaps a little bit of retribution for the big hit on... Fuck, I already forgot. Kane, Larkin, somebody important. Barbashev, he got checked hard. All momentum just came to a stop. JT Comfer, oh, I thought he was around the defense. He is not, and he's also out of gas. Comfer around the board. Soderblom tied up. Soderblom almost had it away from Pietrangelo. There's another Red Wing down in the corner. Barbashev moving in, crossing in the shot wide. To brink it up the boards. And now Kane to Raymond. To the middle, no, off a skate. Kane lost it. And now with Jack Eichel. Vegas back to full strength here. Dorofeev already a goal. DeBrincat had it in front of the net. Just an absolute cluster. DeBrincat got it free. It's intercepted by Roy. Rather. Dorofeev. Just a clean pickpocket by Alex DeBrincat. Kane to Raymond. Wings need a change. Dumped in. Elmer Soderblom. At least the defense is changing. Soderblom moves in. Shot got blocked. Kane just bulldozed over by Waugh. Dorofeev lost it. Sider will charge the puck and out wide to Elmer. Back. Sider in the middle. Looking for help. Christian Fisher and a stand-up save. Samsonov, 15-17 to go. Period 3, game 1.
Detroit's on total cruise control early in this third period.
Not sure why we didn't get a change in here. Sherratt. Pad save Samsonov again.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Samsonov has been better than Aiden Hill
A lot of shots on net
here tonight.
Early in this third period.
4 goals allowed by Aiden Hill. They moved to Samsonov. 1 goal since. Hurdle up to Stone. Sherratt with a takeaway. Marco Kasper just got blasted. Tried to do the same to Stone. He just bounced off of it. Loose in front of the net. Back to Hannafin. And Soderblom somehow got away from that whole scenario. Pull back up the boards. Tipped on goal. Now with Elmer. Soderblom turns. Feeds. Ben Sherratt, broken stick. Berggren shoved down. Essentially a 2-on-1 for Vegas. Oh, again! Sherratt gonna pin Stone to the boards. White Cloud, front of the net, save Talbot again. Talbot is down. He stands on his head. He is still standing on his head. What a sequence from Cam Talbot. Penalty upcoming on the Knights. Berggren tried to fling it on net. Now Cobb hit the broken stick, and it's touched up by White Cloud. That is a goaltending sequence of the entire season by Cam Talbot. You'll see a guy make the save, go down, maybe make the second save. I think he made 3 in all of that. Outstanding stuff. The penalty is to White Cloud. It is the 4th Vegas penalty of the game. Wings are only 1 for 3 on the power play. Sider between the legs finds Dylan Larkin. Larkin in front of the net, backhander. Nice job to find the lane there, not get hit, but Samsonov makes the save again.
Houghton's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off.
Larkin again. Sider blocked. Kane should have passed it off. Kane will let one go. Sider back to the point again. Rasmussen tipped on goal by Kane. Saved again. Howden checked by Sider. Don't get Larkin hit, especially with little stamina. Raymond in front of the net. Save again. Oh, what an interception by Kolasar. Rasmussen all over that. Gonna get hit, though. In moves Raymond. Trying to buy some time. He did enough. Cobb, big shot, loose in front. Rasmussen is down, and now McNabb. Chance in transition as the Wings were changing. Carlson, Alex DeBrincat with a poke check to save that chance. Soderblom at the point. Waits for help. How does Elmer still have this puck? Glove save Samsonov. 44 seconds remain on the Wings power play. Their 4th of the night. Vegas is closed in on the face-off total. Wings only have a 1 face-off advantage. Now make it 2. Gustafsson. Hey, that glove of Samsonov is just going off right now. Wow. Still with it. Easy glove save, Cam. Soderblom up ice. Kopp in the middle. Tried to go back to DeBrincat. Oh, what a big pick off there by Gustafsson. In he goes. Lost it. Soderblom with a poke check. Sent it down low for Gustafsson. Rocket DeBrincat. Shot save. Halfway through the 3rd. Power play ending. Hannafin saved again. Talbot. Out wide DeBrincat. Why do I have an alarm going off at 8 p.m.? Larkin will score! 16th goal of the playoffs for the captain. I think there was a penalty again on the Vegas Golden Knights. Some tired defenders, 1 cut, all it took. Samsonov had no answer.
But unfortunately, this one hits him and it seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Vegas has not gathered any momentum through this 3rd period that they would have needed to get back in this thing. It is a 5-goal game again. 9.5 to play. We've seen crazier. Stone out wide. Eichel very lucky to not take a penalty there. Really bad miss there on that puck. Kane knocked down Larkin. In behind. Larkin, the shot. Trying to get his own rebound. He'll kick it back up. Gustafsson flung it on net. It was tipped by Kane. Here is Tomas Hertl. Hertl with a big shot. That is saved by Cam. Or at least we thought it was for the moment. Mark Stone will put it in. Vegas' 2nd goal here in Game 1. And both of them off second chance opportunities. I don't really know what happened there with Cam. I gotta say, I didn't try and play the puck out by any stretch of the imagination there. So I'm not really sure. 50 shots for Detroit, by the way, and we still have 8 minutes to go. Rasmussen came barreling in. Barbashev. Oh, my goodness. Jonathan Berggren picks it up. Empty net. Johnny Burgers with 2. I don't know why Berggren was even back there, but we'll take it. Gonna be races, the goofy that happened on the last one.
Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening and he takes it.
It is yet another missed poke check by Samsonov, and Aiden Hill did it a good chunk too. 7.5 to go. It is 7-2 Detroit. 6th of the playoffs, 2nd of the night. Jonathan Berggren. Wanted to get that to Berggren. It's on to Carlson. Out wide, Barbashev. A good pass. Front of the net. Saved by Cam. Here's Berggren. Berggren got a back turn. He'll look for his 3rd. A little bit selfish there. Barbashev moves up. Crosser to Carlson. Sider a stick. Will slow down the rush. McNabb from out of nowhere. Cam Talbot will cover up. 30 saves on the night. Barbashev missed that first big hit from Comfer and then got it in the right shoulder from Michael Rasmussen. Wah and Comfer, won by Vegas. Sider got it away. Here's Lucas Raymond trying to get around Pietrangelo. It appears he has, but Samsonov with a nice save. All right.
The Red Wings continue to lead
All right.
in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net.
Into the corner. Tarasenko. It felt like a good stick lift there. And we just kind of got turned around. Theodore, it just did a really bad spot. Tarasenko, a menace on this shift. Dorofeev. Raymond got a stick on that. Left the puck behind. Raymond will turn. Now wide to Tarasenko. To the middle. Lucas Raymond. Save again. Comfer back. Justin Hall. Tipped and wide. Raymond had it again. Lost it on the stick lift. Dorofeev. Hit by Hall. Comfer. Up he comes. Comfer tried to go back to Hall. Comfer bulldozed over. 3 minutes to go in game one. Hannif into the middle, intercepted by Sherratt. Justin Hall. He's going to dump that in around. Christian Fisher will reverse course. Over. Gustafson tipped up and over the net. Marco Kasper never touched the puck. Apparently that's okay. Hurdle. And around Petrie. Stone. Eichel still with it in the corner. Ran right into Dylan Larkin. Kane buying some time. Tried to fling it back. No space to do so. Marco Kasper forces a turnover. Kasper! Kane tipped it right off the post. Kasper in there on Hannifin. Left the puck behind. Stone. Howden. Big shot on Talbot. Hit Larkin in the head. We'll get it up to Kane. Larkin's got just enough gas inside the final minute of period number 3 here in game 1. It'll be a 1-0 series lead for the Detroit Red Wings in our defense of the Stanley Cup here in franchise. Berggren just kind of picked off. What is going on here at center ice? 10 seconds to go. Couple big hits just for good measure. Sider. Yeah, that's not what we meant to do. But Andrew Kopp will flip it down. There's one. Red Wings up in this Stanley Cup final, 1-0. Since we are starting this series a day late. This was meant to happen last night. We had a busy night on stream. We will be back here in Little Caesars Arena tomorrow night for game 2. Looking to see if we can head to Vegas up 2-0. Credit Cam Talbot for this one especially. Jonathan Berggren, great game. Michael Rasmussen. Really everybody. There's a lot of good stuff that happened for this team here today. 7-2 game 1 win.